Thank you for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. And today I'm talking about something important, something sad, a tragedy, another tragedy. It seems just like tragedies just happen all around the world, and especially here during the time of the COVID pandemic. And I don't understand what's going on. And I have my own little interpretations and thoughts on this. And if you have something to add to it, please do join. And today I'm talking about the Buffalo tragedy at the Tops Market. So if this is something you're interested in, please, I need you to join me. Get you some snacks, something healthy, something fun. Let's get into it, and do not forget to click like and subscribe. Okay, so I have a lot of things that came to my mind. I've been looking just like you guys, reading, watching TV, looking at a few YouTubers with their little take on it. So what I'm reading some information from the Buffalo News. My parents know something's wrong, but accused Tops killer lied to fool them. And so in here, they basically saying that his parents didn't know anything. I'm sorry, you guys. I find it hard to believe. So let me just give some information. The young man name is Payton Gendron, Gendron, 18. I'm keeping it real because I told y'all we have a couple of nephews and they have friends all in that age group, 18 to 22, 23. And on weekends, I know when I call my nephews, them little dudes, they're not at the beach, they're at their little girlfriend's house. And knowing if they're at the girlfriend's house, the parents, they're having a cookout or some kind of dinner or barbecue. If they're not there, they're at work at Costco or at Walmart, or one of them, he's a welder. He's doing a job with some people. They're doing something positive, okay? That's what they're doing. Or playing a video games, or sleeping, or in the icebox eating up all the food in the house, okay? So this little boy, this little dude, this little monster, this little creature, this little diabolical devil disciple. Yeah, I'm gonna call him because that's what he is. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing today. I'm not gonna be sweet about nothing, okay? The parents, Paul and Pamela, engineers, civil engineers. When I heard engineers, I already knew what they were making, because we have family friends who are lawyers, nurses, two family friends, both of the husband and wife are nurses. I know they're clearing away at least $200,000 or more. So, and just like I figured, the parents, they said they made $184,400 in 2020. The parents or friends claim the parents do not allow violent video games. This little dude, he's the oldest of three little boys, two other younger siblings. It's the family members or someone they interviewed. Now, I don't know who they interviewed on this one, but I know I read somewhere where some of the neighbors didn't have anything really nice to say about them. One of the neighbors said that she didn't like the mother, that the mother was a snooty or snotty. So here in this article, they said on February the 20th, I guess it's in his little manifesto, he's telling the people on February the 20th, he said his mom, Pamela, picked up and laundered the liner of his combat helmet, and according to more than 600 pages of online messages. I guess it was something in there. Then on March the 5th, he says Paul failed to notice that his son used his computer to upgrade his cell phone plan so that he can live stream. Okay, that's one thing. Then they said on March the 29th, I guess that's in his little manifesto, parents confronted him about his behavior the prior week. He stabbed, beat, and decapitated a feral cat. Now, if y'all remember, if you like me, a little Nancy Drew, Nancy Grace wannabe, you know, we already know from watching years of Nancy Grace at any time, because this is he's giving me the vibe of, what's that other little dude? Oh my gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. The one that was running around killing the gay guys. It's gonna come to me, the little blind guy. He was, and that's how he got his start, killing animals. And the stepmom said that the daddy didn't think it was anything wrong with him doing that, that meant he was gonna be a doctor. Okay, so here in November 21, they said that he became even more distant. He became adversarial with his parents. He was constantly lying. They didn't know that he had, I guess they're giving him a big allowance. If the parents making $200,000, I'm pretty sure they was giving this little loser that the mama should have just, you know, I don't like to use that language because I'm a woman too. She probably should have swallowed that night. Okay, so he's hiding AR-15, illegal magazines. Parents didn't know he had a gun. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard for me to believe they didn't know all this. You don't go in your child's room. I'm the auntie and I go in and sneak. Yeah, I do. And I peep and I look. Okay. So you don't know this? Then he had a speeding ticket March the 8th. They didn't know about that. Then they go on to say here, and I know Attorney Crumpet's going to have a field day on this because I know he's already represented some of the deceased. So they're saying here, friends and relatives are saying that the family is, of course, well-to-do, God-fearing, close-knit, did not allow violent video games. Both parents are civil engineer for the State Department of Transportation, DOT. Okay, the dad, he's 51. The mom is 53. Daddy's from New Jersey. So they're still trying to say that the parents, and they live in a $160,000 home, nice, beautiful home. They're trying to say that dad had nothing to do with it. Dad did get him a gun. They went shooting at a range when he was 16. And from there on, the dad's relatives, the uncles and the cousins, had been taking him shooting and stuff. Now he's trying to say, I'm getting tired, and I wrote these things down, and I'm going to exit off as I go to eat. I'm getting tired of the mental card. I'm getting tired of the suicidal card. I'm getting tired of, I'm the depressed card. So I commit these crimes against innocent people because the mental card. So he's saying here that he got these ideas when he joined the Boy Scouts. Are you kidding me? You start thinking about killing and shooting up people? The Boy Scouts is what got you started on this? That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. In June 2021, New York State Police visited the parents' house about a comment committing murder-suicide at a remote high school class. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. He claimed to brutally kill over the course of more than an hour feral cats that had attacked his cat page, finally decapitated and photographing. So this dude has 600 pages of document. He claims that he was introduced to guns through the Boy Scouts. Okay, so remind me not to give any money, donate any money to Boy Scouts. Remind me not to encourage any of my family and friends to get their kids involved in the Boy Scouts. Okay, so leading up to, I want to just hurry and move up to this because I have a lot of stuff to say. So they're saying parents have nothing to do with this. Parents are innocent, blah, 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 blah. If you do not know what your kid or your, I'm going to put the way how my parents are, my old school grandparents. If you're in my house, I don't care if you're 18, 8, 28, 48, I'm going to know what you're doing, and I need to know what's going on because you up under my roof with my name on the house and I'm paying the bills. We need to know. So when he was away, he drove 200 miles from Conklin, New York to go to Buffalo. But what I thought he did all this the day when he got to Buffalo. I'm hearing now he was in Buffalo since that Friday. So the killing took place May the 14th. Okay, so now they're saying that he killed, he shot or injured 11 people. No, 11 were black, 2 were white. Someone on a page I was on said that he saw the actual video. It was a video showing him getting out the car, driving, and he got out the car, and it showed a white lady. Someone walked in front of him. He didn't shoot them. He went straight to the front. There were some black people. He shot them. And then he went inside, shot some people. One of the ladies was an elderly lady. He shot, reloaded, and shot that little lady again. All the people that I saw, I think it's 10, they're old people. Old people, 60, 70 years old, 50-something years old. You 18, with some people your own age. I guess he was too scared because he know if he would have rolled up on some little young black guys in his age group, he would have had the same kind of firepower going back at him. He wouldn't have been able to do this. So he knew that was, as they say, a soft target. And again, I'm excited in a bad way because I'm mad. I'm riled up. I'm fired up because I told you guys, I spent 10 years working at a grocery store. And we used to sit outside on the bench or whatever. So I'm not a smoker. Some of the ladies would be smoking. Some of us would just sit eating our sandwiches. Some of us would see, our favorite customers. Because after a while, you kind of get to know everybody. You know people. You know the kids. And you're just sitting outside chit-chatting. So I'm thinking, hey, I can understand how these people were just caught off guard. Okay, so the 911 operator I'm looking at, this is unbelievable. A young black lady hung up on one of the ladies that was a cashier in the store trying to call. The lady kept telling her, speak up, speak up. Why are you talking so low? I can't hear you. And then hung up on the lady, and the lady said she had to call her boyfriend, who had to call the 911. Again, like I said, Attorney Ben Crump is going to have a field day with this. My next problem here is you're 18. Where do you learn that kind of hate? How do you build that kind of hate up to just go to a person that didn't do you nothing, anything? They don't know you from ABC. Where do you learn that from? And then he's in New York. So that's another thing. When I'm a Southerner, we have to stop thinking that, all the races, all the clans, all the Stormfront Proud Boys, they all live in the South. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. Oh, no, boo-boo. You got them in New York, New Jersey, because this little boy, this dude, this little freak, his daddy is from New Jersey. So you got him up in New Jersey. You got him in Pennsylvania. They're all over the place. And what I'm concerned, he's kept saying something about they taking my country, or they're taking over, or the country belong to us. I don't know where people are getting this idea. The country don't belong to one particular person. It's a melting pot. It's a stew. When you make a stew, I don't know what kind of stew you making, but when you make a stew, you got potatoes, carrots, different kind of seasonings, onions, bell peppers, maybe different kind of meats. First of all, this country technically belonged to Native Americans. And if Native Americans wanted to, they can start saying, hey, California is ours. We're reclaiming California. Orange County housewives, get out of here. This is our land. We own New York. Get out of here. This is ours. We own Florida. Get out, hey, I don't know where these knuckleheads getting this mess from, but they need to get out of it. I want to know, where were the police cops? Use that same energy that y'all use, or some of y'all use, like they hunted poor little Ahmaud Arbery, and the way Eric Garner was treated lower than a dog on the New York, on that strip, or wherever he was at, on that store. Use that same energy to get these diabolical demon devil dogs, okay? Use that same energy. If they use that same kind of energy, we wouldn't have all these freaks. I'm looking at here something, Axos, and I'm going to go back, massacres. Route 91, Harvest Music, because this was in Las Vegas, you guys remember, 2017, at that Jason Aldean concert. Stephen Paddock, Las Vegas, 60-some years old man. He killed 60 people, injured 850 people. I did not know that man injured that many people, and I think they did get a settlement, okay? And he was an older white guy. Pulse, Orlando nightclub, Florida, June 2016. Omar Mateen, African-American guy. He killed 49 people. He injured 53. Virginia Tech, April 2007. Sung Hoo Chu, South Korean, 23-year-old young man, killed 32 people, injured 17. Sandy Hook, I remember when Sandy Hook happened. Sandy Hook Elementary, Newtown, Connecticut, 26 killed. It ain't nothing injured. He killed all them people. Adam Lanza, December 2012. He was a young white guy. Oh, what's this guy? He was young. Okay, he was I think they try to give him the mental card. I think they said he was ADHD or autistic, played computer games all day long. He even killed his own mom. First Baptist, Sutherland Springs, Texas, 26 killed, 20 injured, November 2017. Lubies, I remember when that happened, I was like a teenager. Colleen, Texas, October 1991. George Chenard killed 23 people, took his pickup truck and drove right into that Lubies. Walmart, this just happened recently, El Paso, Texas, August 2019, 23 killed, 26 injured. The guy, 21-year-old Patrick Crucius, I thought that would sound Greek, but I looked that up. That's German surname because the famous philosopher was last name was Crucis. He was out for the Hispanic. He didn't like Mexicans, but this guy looked very Hispanic to me. He was from Allen, Texas. McDonald's, I remember that McDonald's way back in the day. July 1984, 21 killed. San Ysidro, California. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, Nicholas Cruz, young Cuban Hispanic young man, 17 killed. Parkland, Florida, February 2018, Century 16 movie theater, James Holmes, he was kooky. He had his hair dyed 3-4 different colors. Aurora, Colorado, July 2012, 12 killed, 58 wounded. The last one I saw, I thought that was interesting, and we all remember Mother Emanuel AME Church. This happened in 2015. Dylan Roof, he sat there, I forgot where he drove from, and spent like 2 hours with these black people at a church, befriended them. They took him in, went to the basement, prayed for him, and he turned around and shot them like they were dogs. Killed 9 black people. They gave him 9 consecutive life sentences. He 21. And then in 2017, September 2017, a young black guy, he 27, Emmanuel K. Sampson, he said he wanted to retaliate for Dylan killing those people. But he shot one white lady at Burnett Chapel Church. Her name was Melanie Crow. And he got life without parole. So I'm confused. He got life without parole. He killed one person. Yeah, he was wrong. He also was claiming he was suicidal. But you gave Dylan Roof 9 consecutive. And I just saw, well, they trying to overturn that because they said that wasn't fair. Okay, at the end of the day, we do not need assault rifles. I know this gun control is a big thing. I had to look that up in the draft because I was just going to do something on the crime because, like I had said, the crime is too high. And everybody and their pappy, mama, grandma, the dog, the cat, all running around with guns, all running around with assault rifles. Half of them, yes, they're using it because they want to rob people, okay? Are they cowards, or they do not know how to fight? Back in the olden days, not my day, my daddy's day, men used to get out and fight with their fists. And once whoever won, that was the end of it. We're supposed to be a civilized nation, but I don't think a lot of us are civilized human beings because the animals in the wild kingdom, when they kill to eat. Once they have had they feel, they won't, kill, but we are, some of us, we're lower than the animals. I now already said, only to me, and someone will fight and argue with me, I feel only the cops need guns. I'm sorry. Who should Attorney Ben Crump sue besides the police department in Conklin? I don't know if I'm saying that right. The school where this monster went to. Of course, his parents. Who else? The 911 operator, the 911 department that let these people down. Jason C. I had to look up who owns Discord. Jason C., a billionaire, maybe a trillionaire. Who are the 15 people that had privy to him going live? I kept trying to find it. I couldn't find nothing. The FBI, what are y'all doing? Are y'all just sitting around eating Burger King, P.F. Chang, McDonald's, KFC? What are y'all doing? Who y'all doing? They say that they do not know who the 15 people are in the chat room. Somebody lying and it ain't me, okay? I bet if I logged into something, y'all gonna know. You don't even know where I live, what I have for breakfast, what I have for lunch. You gonna know what kind of car I have. You gonna know all the computers I logged in. So how in the hell, that's right, I said it. You don't know who those 15, I bet if those 15 people look like me, if they look like Vivica Fox, they look like Viola Davis, they look like Whoopi Goldberg, they look like Samuel K. Jackson. Yes, I'm going there, you guys. If they look like Adam Beach, my favorite actor, he's Native American and he's so handsome. If they look like RuPaul, if they look like Oscar De La Hoya, I bet y'all would know, and y'all would already be at their house picking them up. But yet, Attorney Crump, get them. Get those 15. Get the trillionaire at Discord and whoever else. Just go through the thing like what I wish I had it, like a little fine tooth comb, like on this tape, this little fine, just like a fine tooth comb. Just go through it. Trying to see, just scratch like a fine tooth comb and just clean them out. Take all of them to court. My beef is with the black lady. I want to make sure I get it right. Who was the manager? They showed her on TV. I forgot. I don't know. I was looking at New York News or CBS, but she was the one who confronted him. I didn't know this little monster, this little thug, diabolical, devil reject, Satan, Antichrist was there on a Friday. He got there Friday. He befriended a little older black guy, big old tall black guy, looking about 6'4", had a backpack. The guy went in the store and even got him a soda pop or some water. And he said he talked to the guy. And then the guy was walking around in the store. I guess old Payton called himself trying to just look around and size up the place. So the black lady, the manager or the assistant manager, went to him and told him to get out of there. That some other customers had came to her and complained and said that they were uncomfortable with him being there. So my problem with her, we are so concerned. And yes, I told y'all, I'm not going to leave nothing unturned. I'm just going to, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not, I can't. Some of us are so concerned about the little black dudes walking around with the dreadlocks. We so concerned about the little black dudes walking around with the braids or walking around with that little Bodak black little hairdo he wear, or with the sagging pants. But you're not concerned when you see a Payton Gendron. So she gave him a pass. Oh, boo-boo, no. Maybe because I have empathy, not empathy, I'm an empath, or because I have that 6th or 7th sense. I would have called the cops. The cops should have been called on him day one. Then he would not have been able to come back Saturday. So the manager You dropped the ball, honey. You dropped the ball. And I personally think that Attorney Ben Crump need to sue Topps Market as well. And he probably will have them on his list to sue. Because I know if that would have been a little dude look like Lil Wayne or look like Lil Bodette Black, and he's sagging his little pants, they wouldn't even have hesitated to call 911 and get the police out there. Mr. Aaron Salter, Officer Aaron Salter, I felt so bad when I heard about this. Is a retired man, a retired cop, doing part-time work, probably just trying to help the community. Maybe he just probably needed that little extra income. But he was outgunned. This guy had metal protection all up and down. The cap, the vest. That man, he did save some lives, but it's the whole thing was sad. It reminded me of nothing like the little famous rapper Mike Brown says, nothing changed but the change. Okay, nothing's changed but the change. This boy's 18 and you feel with hate, poison, sewage, and you hating on black people. I don't know. I just can't see somebody that young to already. It has to be something learned at home. It has to be. Or I don't know. Maybe a black boy stole his girlfriend at school. Maybe the woman or the girl that he liked. Maybe he saw her with a black boyfriend. Maybe that got him started. But when I look through some of these old movies and magazines from talking about civil rights and people going to vote, didn't vote, and come home, house burnt. Just saw a story about a young man previous to Emmett Till being killed. He was killed because he was in the big house watching a white woman's TV, and they felt he was supposed to be outside helping pick cotton or whatever, and the idea that he was in her house sitting down in her chair, and the little boy came up missing. Next thing you know, the parents found him dead, bloody. Another story, I saw a young man, I forgot what had happened with him. This was in Alabama. They grabbed him and tried to put a rattlesnake up his mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna post all these little things. So when I see that, this is 2022, you guys. We're not in 1919 of the Black Wall Street massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're not in, before civil rights, before MLK. 2022, and we got a kid, not a kid, a monster. Mama, Mama, what your name is? Pamela. I'm telling you, Miss Marie, you should have swallowed that night when you and Paul did the do, okay? It's a whole bunch of y'all probably should have swallowed. That's where this thing with these people, and yes, I used to be one of them people that was for abortion, okay? Now I'm leading, and I'm not all the way there. I'm kind of like open, because when I see this kind of trash, this kind of demonic, foul, serpent energy, goons, if you feel that way, boo-boo, take your butt to Russia, your butt to Afghanistan, take your butt to Siberia, okay? If you feel that way, you don't need to be here. Boo-boo this, we ain't going nowhere. Get used to it. We're not going anywhere. Native American people, they're not going anywhere. Hispanic people, Latino people, they're not going anywhere, okay? And I lived in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood for over 10 years. And I can honestly tell you, I never really had any issues. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit up and lie. Yeah, I've had a person call me the N-word, and I'm serious for anybody. I've had white people call me the N-word. You put your hand on me, I don't need my man, but hey, it helps to have your man. That werewolf, anaconda, cobra spirit is gonna come out, and I'm gonna go for you. I don't want to hear nothing about mental illness. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear he's suicidal. You are living with parents who are making $200,000 a year in a nice upper skill area. You have everything at your feet. We've got kids out here who have a daddy and a mama in the household. They don't get to go on vacations. They don't get to have a car at 18. They got to ride 2 and 3 buses to go to school or go to work at Popeyes or KFC at Walmart. They're not going to get to go to college. They got to work if they want to go to college or join the army and do that for a couple of years and then go to college. Okay? So you living in the luxury of Raleigh, and you still missing some screws. And I don't think the Boy Scouts had anything to do with it. Okay? And I'm out of here. If y'all got something to add to it, and again, I don't want to see this. Meaning my people, the chocolate people. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, I forgive them. I forgive them. For you to give someone forgiveness, they have to ask your forgiveness. And first, I tell someone, especially if I feel that you have just really violated me in the utmost, I'm a mortal. I'm not immortal. Okay? I was born of 2 human beings who were mortals that had sinned. You want forgiveness, you're going to have to go to that man upstairs, to Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and ask him for your forgiveness. But I'm not fixing to give you no forgiveness. And that what this boy did him, and I see the families hiding. Why y'all hiding, Pamela and Paul? What's this heifer's name? Yeah, I call her heifer. Paul and Pamela, why y'all hiding? Y'all created this creature, this monster, this from the deep pits of hell. Why are you hiding? Why is the dude that runs Discord, why is he hiding? Show your face. Where's the 15 people that sat and ate popcorn? And I saw, and I'm going to post it if I can, a clip of they had lynched, way back, and they had lynched these guys, these little young black guys. I forgot what it was over. And they had kids, little young blind blue-eyed kids in the thing like it was a picnic. And one of the little kids was even grinning. I mean, I'm pretty sure we think about it years later when she looked, or whoever the great grandma is, they're like, oh. But they had a bunch of kids watching men being castrated, lynched, burnt. And these 15 people, that's what they remind me of. That's what they remind me. You just said, and y'all had plenty of time to notify somebody. You guys... I mean, we're living in the last days. That's all I can say. I'm still going to treat people right. You treat me right, I'm going to treat you right. You acting kind of shady like this boy. You acting, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to give you your last rites. I'm keeping it real. I'm not fixing to play with you, and I'm not going to be sitting up here on the forgiveness train, because you're not going to get no forgiveness, and I'm not going to do this turn the other cheek. Because my mama taught us, you will have to defend yourself. I didn't bring forth no fools. Young black lady assaulted at a gas station in Florida by an older white guy. He looked like he was in his mid-40s or late 50s. Just a pretty cute young black lady. She has her own business, some kind of lash shop. And she said she was just at the counter. But what's so funny, and if y'all watch my dating app horror videos, I told you girls, black, white, blue, green, you're out on your own, especially if you're a black woman, especially if you're a chocolate woman. I'm keeping it real. Dark and lovely. You out on your own. She said that what made it worse, no one stepped up. The man hit her 3 times in the face. No one, none of the men, not even the Indian guys over the counter at the gas station, got from over the counter and told this man, I said, hey, get away. No one stepped up. And this dude, it's a white guy. I think he calls himself Ginger or Tizzy something. He has a big old beard. He found the guy. Someone found the guy, and then they reported it to the police, and they just showed the man was arrested. But it took a TikToker to help this girl find the person and to get him arrested, because the police pretty much had dropped the ball in Florida. You know, just saying. Again, leave me your comments. Tell me what you think. Did you know any of these things I brought out? What do you see as the problem? If you tell me that you don't think gun control needs to happen, I might have to block you. I'm sorry. I might have to block you because the outlaw and the Twitch, and the cops need to be out on the streets, out stopping cars, out stopping people, and find who have these things and start. I'm serious. Okay, peace, love, happiness, and I'm out of here. And I want to lift the people of Buffalo up, the deceased, the families, every